Y'all want to hear something crazy? So, again, I live in Alaska, and it's been in the minuses. Now, when it gets in the minuses here, when it's in the low minuses, it's it's, it's tolerable. It's not that hard. Um, Sorry, I got zit on my head. Um, when it gets in the higher ones, like the double digits, um, it's like you gotta prepare yourself. Um, and I always prepare myself. But here's the kicker: this year, I don't know what's going on because I don't have answers for it, but something's going on because it's, what was it, a couple days ago? It was like minus 11. And minus 11 is normally not that bad to me, but this time around, no. It, yeah, it was not good. Um, I'm also noticing other things that are going on that I'm noticing is not the same from before. Like, I'm just noticing all kinds of differences from previous, and it's kind of, some stuff is unnerve wracking um, because it's not making any sense. Like, I have no answer, but I don't want to seem like I'm a know it all just from what I'm assuming and having assumptions of. Um, but my house has been hot, like hot, like high 80s hot. Even if I open my window to bring it down lower, um, and usually that works. But of all days, of today, don't get me wrong, it's cold outside. Not minus 11, but it's close. Um, so when I got home, my toes are still feeling cold, my hands are still feeling cold. And I was telling my dude about how I wear these pocket warmers, the hand warmers, little things where you have to like shake them up to warm them up and stuff, kind of thing. And I didn't think nothing of it because in my house, I normally, like the first thing I do is when I get in, it's already hot. So in my head, I was like, oh, well, I had a window open still for things to cool down. So I said, okay, well, you know what? Let me see if I can just close the window because I'm still feeling cold, and the cold must be really kicking in. Tell me how the windows are closed, and my house is is chilled. Only time that's ever happened is if I left the window open. The heat did not turn on like it normally does, so I can't say that the pipes are frozen because that's one of the things that the landlord or the property manager says. I don't leave the windows open because, or don't open the windows at all because the pipes are going to freeze. And there is no sign of that when I've done that so many times, leaving the window open, then I closed it, and then I opened it and I closed it, and it did not freeze the pipes. So I was like, okay. So now I don't understand why my house is cold and the heat hasn't kicked in. Um, yes, the window was open yesterday, like I think it was like last night maybe. I can't remember. My brain is a fog, and I'm tired. I'm starting to feel sleepy. But but yeah. So I checked on windows again, and they're closed tightly. So don't get me wrong. There's some areas where there's a few breezes like kicking in, but it's not enough for it to make my entire house, be chilled. So I'm thinking like, okay, either it's extremely cold to the point where it doesn't matter, or something else is going on. So I'm hoping that when I'm sleeping through the night, um, that the heat will kick in by morning time, and then I can just have that. Because if not, I might have to turn the temperature up just a smidgen, just by like 1 degree. But I know that by doing that, that's going to kick the shit up, and then I'm going to have to go back to the opening of the window to let out the heat, to cool shit down. So I don't know what to do. But I mean, I have ways to stay warm, so I mean that's a good part too. And I pray to God that I can sleep tonight. Like I have no worries because I've been having sleeping problems. Like also, like I'd be tired as fuck, like wore the fuck out. Whether I'm sitting on my mostly when I'm sitting on my couch. By the time I come to my bedroom, I'm wide the fuck awake, and I don't know why. And then when I sleep, I end up waking up some point when it doesn't make sense. Like my sleep, how heavy my body feels when I sleep, it's not like the way it used to be. Like my body doesn't. If it's in a REM sleep, it's not in that deep REM sleep like it used to be. Which I would like that for it to go back. Same thing for it for me to remember my dreams. I even bought that Ormus shit. Um, I'm not seeing any damn difference from what people are talking about. Um, so that's quite annoying too. Yeah. So that's all I really wanted to say. The coldness going on in my house to my sleeping patterns to like I had a headache last night. I still have a headache and I can't seem to get rid of the bitch. And I might have to pull out my ice pack to calm down my headache. But we'll see what happens. Other than that, I hope everyone has a good night, and I guess I'll fill y'all in the morning if anything changes. Alrighty.